Hi, I'm Billi Maddox, and I'm gonna mess this up so that you don't have to. Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be looking at the Mando and Child, the Mandalorian and the Child BrickHeadz that just came out. Actually, it comes out August 1st, and I got mine early. It probably was just shipped early. I'm not special or anything like that. But I haven't really done a Lego video in a while, but I did want to pull these out to compare them to two other similar ones, the Yoda versus the Child, right? And this creepy sort of 3-tile wide face that really kind of freaks me out. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna do a speed build in the background. Not all of it, but you know, you can see a little bit of like what's going on. These this is a new super brick. Like, what is this? Is this like the coronavirus brick? Because it's like got little, you know, nodules all over the place, little studs all over the place. Is that too soon? Yeah, I'm sorry. We're all still going through it. I probably should be more sensitive to that. So I wanted to compare the Yoda and the Child, and also compare the Mandalorian and Boba Fett, because they're similar, and this weird three stud wide face, it looks awkward to me because I'm used to BrickHeadz, so this is weird. But it works with a 2-stud high head like the Child on the left. The Yoda one looks really bizarre. I guess it's like too square. I don't know. It looks really weird. He looks really good like from the side, but straight on he looks odd. But the Child doesn't, and their proportions are only 1 stud off. I guess because his like quote-unquote mouth is covered by his little coat, but the head in and of itself looks a lot better. Now, here's a little bit of me building the Child. They did some good stuff with it. They did much larger ears, but I think it's because he's supposed to be much smaller. But in BrickHeadz, it's kind of weird because he's kind of the same size as. Anyway. So, the Mandalorians in BrickHeadz form use this sort of slotted in section, which you're going to see right here, and it's to do the sort of face mask area. You see, this doesn't stud in at all. It just sort of slots into place. And then obviously it gets held down by other things that stud in. But they did it with the Boba Fett one a couple years ago, and there's a rattle in it. And I'll show you a clip of an old video when I did that one. I think it was 2018 or something. But you see, these are loose. And what I like is like seeing Lego designers learn from past builds, because this... Oh, here's the clip.
I want to be quiet so that you can hear this. This is one, I don't know if it's a downside for you, but it was weird for me to ever hear something like this out of Lego. But listen to this. You hear that? Wait. This is why that is. These sort of two pieces here on the front, they're actually weird pieces that go all the way inside the internals and just kind of slot in. They're not studded in anywhere. The only way they hold into place is once you put stuff on top of it, then it kind of sandwiches in place. But it's loose in there. It's the only time I've ever heard something like this in Lego.
So, here's the shake test of the Mando. There's nothing that moves. Obviously this one does, because I just showed you that. But I love seeing Lego designers learn from past builds and sort of make them better because of that. Because this one, they used a way where it's a bit more friction sort of fitted, and it stops it from, you know, rattling around like that. I don't know. Am I geeking out a little bit too much on this? Yeah. Do I like the actual BrickHeadz? Yeah, it's cool. Do I like that the engineering story of this one versus an older version? Yeah, that's the part that I like the most of Lego. And especially of BrickHeadz, because they have to use really inventive ways to put these little characters together. You think it's like a simple little thing, but there's a lot of engineering that goes into these. Anyway, I don't really do Lego videos anymore unless it's something that I create myself. They don't really do very well, but I figured since I got this one early, I'd give you a look early. This doesn't release until August 1st, so if you're looking to go out and buy it, it doesn't, you won't be able to get it in hand until August 1st. You can pre-order it from Lego, which is what I did a couple months ago, and it arrived early. So I figured I'd get in on the, SEO and like try to get in there first and do a video about it. But I was kind of excited about these, especially since BrickHeadz aren't really being made that often anymore. There kind of was a big initial push, and then a bigger second year, and now it's been very quiet for BrickHeadz. And I'm kind of sad about that because when they came out, I was in the process of not sort of buying big sets. So these were like perfect little fan, little thing to put on a shelf. It's small, it doesn't take up too much space. It's great. Another thing that I noticed on this one, which is not a big deal, but they changed the stand. I think it's much more stable now, but I do think that there was something to be said about the stand being an all blacked out BrickHead face. There was something cool about that, that he was standing on his own face. No, I'm kidding. There's something cool about that, like a little detail that like even the stand is like a BrickHead sort of situation. They changed it up and it's just, it's much more stable. Because it's studded in with 2 studs on each foot. You don't care about that, instead of just 1 on each foot, whatever, you don't care about that. But they did change it. It has changed multiple times now, since the release of BrickHeadz 3 years ago, I want to say. I don't know, maybe more. But yeah, make more BrickHeadz, Lego. That's the only thing I'm buying now. I don't buy big sets anymore. I like BrickHeadz. I guess I should just make more of my own. Anyway, I will do that. I've got a couple that I've made that I've just never made videos on, and I think I should probably do that. But anyway, I know this was a weird one because it's a, Lego video, and I don't really do that anymore, but yeah. Anyway, here's comparing them both. Both, pretty good. I do like the visor treatment of the Mandalorian a little bit better. They figured out a way to sort of make it feel a bit more sunken in and a bit less flat. I was a little disappointed by the lack of printed pieces for the Mandalorian, but they used like color combination and piece combinations that, look better than printed pieces. Like, I don't know, I think it's like cooler to do it out of Lego pieces. So anyway, I'm just doing the shake test again. I don't know why I'm doing that multiple times in this video. But yeah, that sort of, you see that visor, Boba Fett's visor, was a printed piece, and there's a lot of printed pieces on this particular BrickHead, but I think it's probably because it was like special, This one's got, I think, 2 printed pieces, I want to say, maybe just 1. Oh no, it's got 2, technically 3, because 2 of them are the same. But yeah, this one doesn't move as much. Anyway, I already said that. Good pieces, good piece uses to do the details. Kind of wish there was a little bit more printed pieces, but I get it. If you can make it read without it, then that's cool. Anyway, just a couple little close-up shots of the child. Look at the baby Yoda, he's so cute. The face works. And Mando, I love the colorways that they used. I love all the different colors they used for his armor. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I know, random Lego video, I know. If you don't want to watch it, look, just skip it or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Roll the thing.